So, action plans, what do you need to know about it as a organisation? So, my name's Sophie Cartledge. I'm founder of Hormones on the Blink. We are a hormone health, menopause, and neurodiversity training provider. And you will likely have seen that action plans have been talked about quite a lot all over the place. And if you are a business with over 250 plus employees, then there is a deadline, if you like, starting in April 2027 of next year, of where organisations like yourself need to have an action plan in place. So, what does that action plan involve? Really, there are two layers to it. Okay, so the first one is looking at your kind of gender pay gap, your gender equality in your workplace, choosing one action that helps to do that. And that could be things like, greater visibility on pay, on salaries, equal salaries. It might be looking at your recruitment process. It could be a number of things. So, one action as a minimum to look at for that. The second action is supporting your employees with menopause. Again, one is a minimum action. Now, that could be training managers, it could be running awareness sessions, it could be running support groups. There's a whole host of things that you could put in place. But what the government want to see isn't just something that you've decided might be helpful. It's really doing some analysis within your organisation that might look like pulse surveys, really listening to the needs of your employees as to what is it that will be the most impactful and the most beneficial within your organisation. In with that, there will be things like looking at your policies, reviewing your policies and kind of the language within those. It might be your processes in terms of how things are recorded. And what also the government want to see is that you are kind of looking at where you're at now. So you've got kind of a benchmark of where you're at and where it is that you want to get to, so that you can show the progress that is happening from those actions that you have chosen. So, this is an ongoing process. There's an expectation that annually, so the first year, you will review where you're at and look at the impact of those changes that you've made. Year two, you'll do the same. But in the third year, there will be really kind of a deeper review to look at what's working, maybe what needs tweaking. Have those actions really become now embedded into your organisation? So are you going to be looking at bringing in additional actions to be working on? So this really is, it's not a one and done deal. It is an ongoing piece of work. Now, at Hormones on the Blink, we have a really good understanding of what is happening kind of legally and legislatively within HR functions, particularly. So we know that the Employment Rights Act already has created an inordinate amount of work for the HR function of your business. And this is another thing on top. So many of you might have been prioritising what needs to be done early on, and you're going to be looking at coming on to the action plans kind of before April 2027. But what we've done at Hormones on the Blink, because we really want to be able to support you guys with this, is we've created a Hormones on the Blink action plan standard. What that does is that is us working with you. It's a consultative, bespoke approach of where we sit down and look at what the needs are within your business and support you every step of the way till you are at that point of, getting your action plan and uploading it and publishing it and then reviewing it annually and every and on the third year as well. So if you would like to know more about our Hormones on the Blink action plan standard and not feel like you're scrabbling around in the dark with what is the thing that I need to do next, and oh my goodness me, I do have a day job as well, we'd love to have a chat with you. There's no obligation. You can book in a free 30-minute call, and let's chat.